I'd like you to wrap up with this because as we speak at the moment, we know that Governor Fubara has been locked out of the assembly complex and he's just there to present. I know you try to speak to this issue, but let's gain some more clarity from you.
I'm not a member of assembly, but what I've just said here, if you write a letter to the assembly, won't you wait for a response? That's why I tell you, sincerely, he's going to give. He played to the gallery. He has kind of television people. Now they say, oh, he went to the assembly. You know it's wrong. Can president now stand up and rush to the assembly? Who does that?
Is that the best approach to lock him out of the complex?
The residents. He brought the assembly complex down. Assembly now sit in their residence. If they are coming, they have children. They say, governor's coming today. There are a lot of security people. So they have to prepare themselves. You cannot just go and then open the gate and come to present budget. Nonsense. Rubbish.
All right.
Rubbish.
We'll just have
Who's doing that? Play to the gallery. Nobody will hear that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Honorable.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. That was the former governor of Rivers State and now Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom, Wike, justifying the Rivers State House of Assembly locking out Governor Simi Fubara, who came to present a budget to them. Here, you heard Nyesom, Wike trying to justify the action of the lawmakers. And he said quite a bit on the issue. But it is important for you to note that when that interview was going on, was exactly when Simi Fubara was at the gate of the State House of Assembly quarters. In other words, Nyesom Wike himself is not a member of the Rivers State House of Assembly. He is a minister in Abuja. But even before the House of Assembly Speaker or the House leadership in Rivers State could explain to Nigerians what was the problem, why they locked out the governor, Nyesom Wike had given the nation the reason. Therefore, giving the impression that he is the one dictating how they move, because he can't be in Abuja and be able to know exactly the real reason why the lawmakers locked out the governor. Because as at the time that interview took place, the lawmakers have not said anything. Some of us were monitoring it in some of the television organizations in Nigeria to see what was unfolding. And even Governor Simi Fubara alluded to that when he was commissioning a project, that assembly, because when Simi Fubara went to that assembly quarters, they locked him out. He went to commission a project, I think a hospital. While he was commissioning that hospital, he used the opportunity to explain that he was locked out by the assembly. And he did say one important thing. He said, I am ready to still go and present the budget anytime they want it, when they get directive. When they get the directive to receive me. In other words, he was saying that when they are a guy in Abuja, give them directive to go ahead. When they are ready, that he will be ready to present the budget. That he's ready to undergo any insult, any humiliation to see that the right thing is done. And you can see that he was feeling for the people, because the payment of salary, the execution of contract, and many things are tied to this budget. Remember, these same people, the lawmakers and Nyesom Wike, they were instrumental in the withholding of the state's allocation from the federation, from federation account, because of the presentation of the 2024 budget. So he know the implication of food dragging. That was why he went to present the budget to them. Don't forget that Simi Fubara himself had promised that he will implement all the recommendations of the Supreme Court, all the directives of the Supreme Court, that he is ready to do that. And he started it from the outset. Immediately he got that verdict, even before he could get the certified true copy of the judgment. He dissolved the local government. He started the process of conducting new election, because the previous election conducted in October 2024 was nullified by the Supreme Court. But you can hear the kind of the justification by Nyesom Wike. Say, why is he going there? But he forgot that this same assembly gave this man 48 hours to present the budget to them. They gave Simi Fubara 48 hours to present the budget to them. So why are they rejecting something that they had given 48 hours previously? Something they had given 48 hours directive, ultimatum to the governor, that he must bring the budget in 48 hours. And in any case, the governor himself said that he wrote formally to the speaker. He spoke to him that they were coming. Now, if the speaker know that they cannot receive them, why didn't the speaker tell him? The speaker could have told the governor, Your Excellency, we can't receive you. We are not ready. The speaker can even say, okay, we gave you 48 hours. Today is more than 3 days, 4 days. We gave you 48 hours. It's now you are bringing it. We are not ready to receive it. We will tell you when you are to bring it again. We are going to issue you another ultimatum. The speaker did not tell him, look, we know we are operating in a residential area. Our children are around. We have to arrange things before you come. But when they were issuing the 48 hours ultimatum, we're not aware that they were operating from a residential quarter or residential quarters. They were aware when they gave the man 48 hours to come and present the 2025 budget. So courtesy demand that they ought to have told him, but apparently they want to humiliate him by making him to come and stand in their gate and not allowing him to enter, to flex the legislative muscle of the Rivers State House of Assembly. After all, they have won at the Supreme Court. And he was talking about the demolition of the assembly. What led to the demolition? Is Fubara just acting like that? Did he wake up one day and demolish this structure for nothing? Is it not these same lawmakers that they were alleged to be plotting to impeach him 6 months after he was elected governor of Rivers State, without anybody till date knowing his offense? When they could not succeed, they decided to defect to APC. So when he was talking about, people would just hear it on the face value. they will say, why did he demolish the assembly? It was like a self-help. When the assembly members wanted to impeach him in a style that we thought that we have outgrown in our democracy, when people used to they can gather in the midnight and impeach a governor, and that was it. So that narrative by the minister is not very accurate when you have to look at the whole picture. Why did Fubara demolish that assembly? What led to it? It was a self-help effort. A self-help effort. Because at that point it appeared the governor could not even order the police to do anything, because the police were allegedly taking directive from Abuja, so they can't help him. So he had to use his own power to do something to save himself. And in any case, in the letter of invitation that Simi Fubara sent to them earlier to come to the government house, before he now went to the assembly complex or assembly quarters that they locked him out, he had written in that letter through his secretary to the state government that they are going to discuss their allowances and the emolument, that they are going to discuss how to arrange a befitting sitting place for them to be holding their sitting and all that. Those were things that he wanted to discuss with them if they had come to the government house. I have heard people say that Fubara, instead of writing letter to them to come to government, first of all, he ought to have paid them their emoluments that they have not been paid for over a year. I think Lere, who is the special assistant to Nyesom Wike, issued a statement on behalf of Nyesom Wike on that, through his Twitter handle, saying that instead of inviting them, what he should have done was to pay them their accumulated salary. But where will Simi Fubara get the accumulated salary when they have locked up Rivers State allocation in Abuja using the instrumentality of the Supreme Court? Where will he get the money to pay them? So all in all, you can see how the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, was trying to defend the indefensible. Because if you don't want, since the governor said he spoke with the speaker, if you are not ready to receive the governor, you could have told him when he called you on the phone, say, we are not ready for you. When we are ready, we'll get you back, we'll get across to you. Or you didn't inform us properly and all that. But to Nyesom Wike said they are playing he was playing to the gallery. No, it is the House of Assembly that was playing to the gallery. They were the ones playing to the gallery, issuing ultimatum, telling the man to bring the budget. Now he brought the budget, you lock him out. What are you trying to do? To show that you have power, new power from the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court judgment that Professor Chido Kano has rubbished when he's reviewed the judgment. A judgment that couldn't have stood in a sync line given the review by Professor Chido Kano. But they said the Supreme Court is the final court. So he had given them power, so that they now feel they have more power than the governor of a state, who is the chief security officer of a state. If something goes wrong in that assembly, if there's a security breach there, Fubara will still be held responsible. After all, he's the chief security officer of the whole of Rivers State. They locked him out. And people think it's a good thing. It's something that you can explain away in an interview on a television. To me, that doesn't show that our democracy, we are making progress. We're just retrogression. That's my perception. I don't know what you think about it. What do you think about Nyesom Wike's defense of the lawmakers of Rivers State, locking out the governor of Rivers State from coming to their quarters to deliver the 2025 budget that they earlier on had given him 48 hours ultimatum to come and present to them? What is your view? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.